What the fuck is up? Get in the corner! It's motherfucking, you know what it is, Thugalo Thursday.
Fucking scared the shit out of me. I'm trying to get our topics here. I got a minute to go.
Dynasty just pooped in his pants a little bit. You know what it is. The fucking local rundown. We're having a good time tonight. If you're not having a good time, you need to fucking turn that frown upside down.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Because it's 8 o'clock.
Because it's 8 o'clock.
Going.
And we're about to do the damn thing.
Yeah, that's how we do the
So,
damn thing.
Like, share, you know what the fuck we need from you. I'm gonna do the same right now. Welcome
to the local rundown.
Drop it.
The latest wicked sound.
Your ticket.
For that news underground.
Dynasty. Holding it down.
Welcome
To the local rundown.
Drop it.
The latest wicked sounds. For that news underground. Dynasty.
What up, Jimmy?
The host. Holding it down. Seriously, means hello.
Just gonna make up my own words next time. Tears run down my face.
I hear he wants a blunt.
I think I look like a hunchback in this white shirt. I gotta straighten up. Straighten up that cut.
What's up, my ninjas? This is Stack Savage, and you're listening to the Loco Rundown on Icon Radio every Thugalo Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m.
You're so popular.
Aw,
So
shit.
familiar.
Yeah.
Aw, shit.
Fuck you up.
It's the last day of August.
I wonder if he's gonna give us something.
Well, of course you know, being the last day of August, but tomorrow's the last day.
Hey,
But yeah,
You'll be here tomorrow, son.
the last Thugalo Thursday of August.
The light is like reflecting off
I
my
know,
white
I
shirt.
just moved it to see if it's like
I guess white was a bad idea.
Racist.
no, I'm gonna change
Like the light is just like sounds like a beam over here.
I think it's this one.
Put these rhymes up. I need a scene. I talk to guide me through this life I've been given. The crisis of getting older combined with the lifelong decision to just take flight on these bitches. Flexing my might on these bitches. Yeah, it was right. Go get it. I'm on my grind every minute. Can't be denied it was kismet. There's no cheat codes for beast mode. I constructed life out of words, but I gotta eat those. Jagged pills, I'm ragged. I took the spill. Set powder to my power, lit a match, and I left my will. Killed off all my Frankenstein. I did it all with the choice. I'm coming back with the noise. You gon' remember the voice because I'm about to give you something to be so mad about.
You want me to change that?
That's not really bothering me. I just didn't realize it was gonna be so bright on my
I
shirt.
can't reach it.
Just trying to light it from over here, that's all.
How does it look for
Wow, that is bright.
My shirt? I know! It's like a fucking beam of light, man!
No man is an
Is everything else look good?
Never played the boss inside. By my own decision, held up by my right hand. Sometimes it's the only thing that kept us alive, man. These last few years they went by in the blink of an eye. Damn, I am diving to the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but last time we got all the copyright things.
My lament
Sent to so many people.
That's true. I'll only invite.
Speak all that negative muck, so please don't think you'll get away with it. We aim in the bus. I'm about to put that book to ash. Revoke the past for you to dab me. When you see me in the streets, already stage that I slay. Yeah, I'm about to give you something to be so mad about. You had to doubt me. It's cool, I haven't been around. But down here, it's my moment. They say we never die. So go to sleep, man, 'cause I'm singing your lullaby. I'm about to give you something to be so mad about.
Lullaby? Lullaby.
It's cool, I haven't been around.
You know y'all crazy rappers in your stallion. So there y'all heard it.
This is Kiana the Fanene.
Fucking
You're listening
bang.
to the Local Rundown on Icon Radio.
Twin clock, bitch, you in the thug, you in the gym. Red dot, I'ma keep on stomping till it's neck.
Yo, what up, Nate?
Second, bitch, you better go and get your first. I'm busting any second. Leg lock, I'ma throw no shorty in the leg lock. Headshot, ain't got cash on dick, I'm throwing headshot. Bread rock, Billy's in the dirt, I think I'm nail chop. Oh, keep a Glock full, oh, 10 milli big, oh. Free my Uncle Ricardo, gave me 6 in Mexico. He gon' keep his chin up, I be watching on his soul. Mason out in Texas, doing 5 for trapping bows. I'm still about my paper, who I work for the low. Got more perks than the stove, got more drink than the pot. Used to sip the cut, I mix the tech with a rock. You claim you was gang, but why you acting like a cop? If I see the paperwork, and I'm gon' put you in your leg lock. Bitch, you in the thug, you in the jam pop. Red dot, I'ma keep on stalking till it's near pop. Feds walk, I can't be caught slipping, so the feds hot.
The only time this shirt is ever this white is
red drop. Red clock, bitch, you in the thug, you in the jam pop. Red dot, I'ma keep on stalking till it's near pop. Feds walk, I can't be caught
Ain't nobody got time to separate white from colors.
This is Spooky Z, and you're listening to Icon Radio.
That's Spooky Steven. Who's that?
Look, it's a whole lot of violence in my city.
Yo, what up, Belmer? Mouse?
So I gotta keep it with me.
Damn, I'm thirsty.
Yo, if you back up, no, don't you touch my fucking Fago line. Don't. I spent 10 minutes organizing these Fagos.
I'm getting to the money.
Hey, I bought them. You can have them.
Why they hate me? One call, baby, they pull up a 50. Niggas speaking,
Maybe I was there.
Fine, but if you take one, you gotta take an off-colored one, so it's gotta be one of these three in the middle.
I got it.
Yeah, it's either gonna be vanilla, or rock and rye, or that red pop. Those are like the 3 best flavors anyways.
You don't know my life. You don't know me.
You don't know how he likes the cereal?
Fago even carbonated enough for you?
Maybe. Maybe. You don't know my levels. It's levels to this shit. Why you acting brand new today? It's your first day in school? It's your first day in school? It ain't the first day. We like in a little bit.
They want me dead, so I gotta keep it with me. You want the smoke, I bring the whole gang with me. I'm getting to the money, that's why these niggas hate me. It's a whole lot of violence in my city. They want me dead, so I gotta keep it with me. You want the smoke, I bring the whole gang with me. I'm getting to the money, that's why these niggas hate me. It's a couple bandicas that I'm blowing through. The niggas don't know a thing that I'm going through. Big bro, pulling up, he finna post some juice. I used to walk around hella bummy at my fucking school. Bad bitch, suck the dick, her best friend suck him too. I need a meal, young nigga don't got time to lose. He was speaking till we showed him what that 40 do. Lil Don over him, you'll get it too. Come from the trenches, my nigga, it ain't safe. I ain't from Hollywood or a happily place. I'm from where niggas get smoked right in your face. Only time you get attention when you dead or fighting the case. Fuck that, I done seen everything. Smile through it all, fuck a bitch, I need some green. Gun smoking, green beams, and some shooters on my team. I hear these niggas speaking, but they ain't feeling it.
God damn it.
I usually steam mine, but I get smoking
So I gotta keep it with me. You want the smoke, I bring the whole gang with me. I'm getting to the money, that's why these niggas hate me. It's a whole lot of
I don't know why, but like as I get older, I get less
so I gotta keep it with me.
interested in songs about smoking weed.
With me. I'm getting to the money,
I feel you.
You know, I'm like, seen it, heard it, everybody's done it.
Smoked it.
The only one that I still listen to is I Still Like Bags of Weed by Twisted.
This is Joseph Bills. You're listening to Icon Radio, the local rundown, Thugalo Thursdays.
Max out. I'm gonna go. Let's fucking crap out.
Another thousand at your face, you don't remember me. Better run it hard, don't say you want no friend of me. Like I said, the thing I'm gonna get a day, rock me up, some of them are so mad, I don't you want that. Swinging like an orangutan, days gon' hit the floor. I break my nose if I got my name and who the fuck gon' take me home? Like my phone
coming back after this. Yeah, I guess we're never coming back now. Is it me and him who's running the show now? Jason?
Oh, once they start talking.
Alright. You can run the show once you start talking.
What up, homies? Dynasty the Mexican Thuggalo, your host for the Local Rundown. Every Thuggalo Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. Arizona time on Icon Radio. Your source for everything wicked.
That's right, that's right. Woo. And we back. It's another Thuggalo Thursday.
Whoop whoop.
Spooky Z went to go poopy Z. Yeah. He's feeling himself right now. That's what's going down. But we're glad you're here with us. We hope y'all can hear the music just right. If not, y'all better open your ears better. In the house with me as always, we have Chase Estrade.
Stack Savage.
Stack Savage. Woo. Mrs. Bonet. And your boy Dynasty the Mexican Thuggalo. Kiana the Fanene is not in the house today. Kind of got, little sad news. I mean, I really ain't gonna give him too much, but she's out handling some family emergencies out there in Philadelphia right now. She's holding it down. We'll give you guys a little bit more updates and stuff as I talk to them and I find out what's going on. But what I can ask of everybody listening and you guys, if everybody can put forth some good vibes, good juju, good thoughts. Put your prayers out to Kiana, my Fanene, your Fanene. And, yeah, man, hope everything goes all good over there in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Well, on a lighter note, the Arizona Hip Hop Festival is it's about to be almost 2 months away.
Yeah, November.
So if you're out there and you're interested, we're still booking artists, booking vendors. Dive right in, you guys. All you guys got to do is hit up, Facebook, hit up the Respect the Underground page, hit up the Arizona Hip Hop Festival page.
$10,000 waiting for you.
Yeah, that's right. There's definitely about to be some cash and prizes in this mother. Right after the Arizona Hip Hop Festival, or actually, is this right? Yeah, I want to say it's right before the Arizona Hip Hop Festival. We have Screwed and Tattooed. So it's going down September 21st and 22nd. You gonna be there? You got some tattoos.
Monarch Theater, right?
Yeah, that's right. You gonna show off your tattoos or you gonna wear sleeves that day?
I think you should wear sleeves.
Just like
sleeves.
Wear a sweater. Wear a sweater, bro.
Turtleneck sweater.
With a Mafiotic Misfit fucking ski mask. Ah, bro.
Ooh, it's gonna be hot.
Yeah, it will be hot.
It's their ninth one now, right? So, I mean, these guys have been going at it for a while, and I went to the last two, and they were awesome, so you guys should definitely check out this year's.
Yeah, shout out to everybody over there, Mafiotic Productions. We appreciate you guys, Monks, everyone out there doing the damn thing. RTU just continues to bring you great shows. We got another show that's going to be happening right after the Screwed and Tattooed show, which is Justice CD Release Party. For a solo album that we've been bumping. We got exclusive over here at the Thuggalo Thursday.
Yeah,
so
man, if you haven't been listening, you're sleeping. It's some good shit.
Yes, I feel very honored and privileged to have played his music. I'm really excited. I got so excited and I'm really privileged and honored that I decided to say, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and jump on that show too. And yeah, so
really?
Yeah, so that means
this is brand new news.
This is brand new news. Easy don't even know because he's on my set, and he got to be there to help me out. So
well,
yeah, he's on the toilet.
But he's
so
gonna be in Texas.
What's he on Texas on when?
On the 28th.
Well, then,
because
Jason-
he's doing the Cult Classic Convention.
Oh yeah, but that's the next week though, ain't it?
Uh-oh.
It's the
No,
following week.
Spooky. Isn't the Cult Classic Convention the end of September near Justice's release party?
Yes, so I believe it's gonna
On or near?
I believe it's the 28th of September.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
shit.
Yes.
talk about that then, and I'm gonna have some phone calls to make while you're doing such.
No,
I'll come hype you, man.
Yeah, that's what's gonna have to happen. Stack Savage and Jason Strong J will have Fanene up there too.
no, yeah, that's it's the weekend. I want to say it's like the 28th through the 1st.
Oh, yeah, so. Oh, shit.
So it's I had no idea.
Got some work to do.
Well, I had
Well, shit.
no idea either.
Yeah,
So-
well, hold on. I know we've talked about it.
No,
We might not
I
have
had
gone
an
in depth.
idea.
Right.
I had an idea, but I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
'cause
tend to double book.
Nasty over here thought
No.
September came after November for a second. So.
Sometimes,
Wait,
Sometimes it
it's
feels
the
like
way it is on the paper.
Sometimes it feels like that. I'll tell you what though. This is what I'll do. Just get a couch. We'll put a video screen on it, a tablet. I'll Facebook call
I will have Jason
into your
just roll-
height and have him
Jason
hold the
just
microphone.
roll it and hold the microphone.
I'll be pushing.
Yes, no, that's man. I honestly I didn't know that you're doing the.
Well, it
release.
seems like I put myself in a bit of a pickle, but I'm good at I'm
You
good
got
at getting myself
too many
out
goddamn
of
plates and pickles now.
Pickle Rick.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick in this bitch.
Now I feel bad. I know that I didn't do anything.
Feel
to
bad.
But
Don't feel bad at all.
I'm sorry.
You know what you can do to help me out?
What's that?
Why don't you tell them about this horror convention that you're going to be at? And
Yeah, so-
how to get there, get some tickets.
So it's the Texas Convention. Actually, let me pull it up.
Oh, did I?
Before you start spreading
Yeah,
lies.
no, before I start putting the wrong information out there.
I guess I got caught spooky
It's
off
the
guard.
same one
That's
that
a rarity.
Blaze
That's
that
a
we
kind of a rarity to
earlier
catch
we
that.
talked about.
the
Blaze
one
was
that we
going to
talked
be
about,
there.
the Blaze is going to be at. It's
Right
the
on.
Texas Horror Convention.
Yeah. Gotta be a lot of horrors there, huh?
There's going to be a ton of horrors.
Well,
Not
if
me.
you
I'm
got
staying
it, if
home
you got
that
it, if you
weekend.
got it.
I'm
Well,
telling you.
we're waiting for Spooky Z.
There's a lot going on. Don't wait for me. You guys just do your thing.
Well, we're waiting for Spooky Z. We're just gonna let you guys know that you guys can smash the share button, smash them like buttons. I love seeing all them things come flying across the screen.
Yeah, make the little thumbs up thing. So it is called the Cult Classic Convention. It's in Bastrop, Texas.
Okay.
It's close, from my understanding of it, is close by where they filmed the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, nice.
So there's
nice.
some history behind that, and my understanding.
I like how they did that.
Yeah, hell yeah. And then I think there's
What a coincidence.
I think there's going to be a lot of the attractions, the people there signing will have to do with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But yeah, so Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, the Friday the 13th remake from 2009. These were all shot in and around Bastrop. So
Nice.
it's got like a really cool horror history to it.
Yeah, I hope you guys make it back.
Oh man, hey, look, this is all I'm saying. I'm losing weight, so I'm able to run now.
So you're not gonna be the last guy.
I'm not gonna be the last guy.
Not anymore.
No, it's the entire convention is gonna go from Friday, September 28th, until Sunday, September 30th, and tickets are $40 for the whole weekend.
Oh, that ain't
so
too bad.
it's
That
not
ain't
a
too
terrible. It's not a terrible thing to have.
It's for the whole weekend.
It's going to be for the whole weekend, $40 for the whole weekend, to my understanding. Let me just verify that. But yeah, and I know we're going to dive into it more. I actually got it booked so that Wicked One would actually be on the show in the week before, or a couple of weeks before the actual event itself. So we'll be able to dive in a little bit more into what we will actually be doing there. But yeah, $40 for a weekend pass. You can get those passes at cultclassicconvention.com. And Blaze, you dead homie will be appearing there.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
That's what's up.
That's dope.
That's dope to hear that they got some M&E support out there.
Right?
Some
I didn't even know nothing about that.
Ninja support out there, man. That's what's up.
I just love to see the horror world embracing that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, definitely. And it should. I really do feel that the artists, the music that we make, definitely fits horror music, and that slasher style music sometimes or just real dark and demented music, we definitely can bring it out of the underground. So.
I agree. No, I agree. It's going to be a great time. I'm really looking forward to going out there, and it just happened roundabout because we did that show with out in Tucson. Was it Blaze and Gorilla Voltage, right?
Yes, yes.
Dead Like Me tour.
Yes.
And I jumped up on stage, Wicked One. He and I go way, way back. All of us connected go way, way, way back.
Which you're talking about something, and I'm just gonna shoot it out there. I'm still waiting on this dope footage we was gonna get.
Yeah, no, I'm sure all we gotta do is
on that amazing night.
This is what I can tell you about waiting on that stuff with him. You just gotta beat up his ass. So I will jump up his ass about it because I didn't even run, but we do have some badass footage from that night. I jumped on stage with him, and it was just a lot of fun. I was waving my shirt around, and he was like, "Bro, come do that with me."
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm with it.
I'm glad that it sparked,
Yes.
this joint, this union that you guys are gonna have, and this adventure that you guys are gonna start. And I think
sound like they're getting married.
Yeah, no,
yes,
it's a bit of a partnership, and they are. But where they're gonna go is amazing. I really dig Wicked One's. It's just his reach, his music, his overall production is A1.
Yeah.
So like you really can't miss messing with that dude. The dude got great music.
Yes.
People can look good and have shit music, but he's like, I guess
whole package. He's the whole package.
Great music and great hustle. I mean, like he's working his ass off all the time.
Yeah,
so.
yes.
I never see that dude and that's why when he gets that dope footage for you, it can be a minute to get it.
I'm not knocking. I'm just saying, like I said, I am waiting. I'm just putting it out there. That's just me pushing them buttons, like you said.
You got to get the universe.
Pressing the issue.
Yeah.
It would just be nice to see. But diving into topics.
There's a lot going on.
That's right. Violent J explains Canadian tour postponement. And I think we discussed that. We talked about that and why we believe that maybe it all went down. So kind of awesome that we kind of get to reiterate and even get Violent J's side of the story.
Input.
Yeah, so, my man, anybody got any opinions on...
Oh,
I know.
I got a shit ton of opinions about this.
Break it down.
I just don't. So Violent J says that it was apparently a panic attack that led to him walking off the stage because apparently half of their crew got held up at the Canadian border. And so they were doing shows with only half of a crew, and they kind of like put a crew together while they were in Canada to help out, but it wasn't working the way they wanted. So he just got kind of like stressed, and he had a panic attack and decided to leave the stage. But I don't know. I just don't believe it. I think that it's a fucking cop-out for his opiate addiction, quite honestly. I think that the border issue was that his pills couldn't make it across. And that it got down to the fact that he was stressing out about it, and that's why he ended up leaving.
So you guys, you basically sticking your opinion, you're sticking to the rumor or what was going on the rumor mill as far as that, and then there was a couple of other issues that you guys said that.
Yeah, well,
which, like I said, to me, legitimate. Yes, legitimate.
That's all it comes down to. We talked about it at the production meeting on Tuesday. If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, you know what I mean? I'm a fucking fire at it with the Nintendo light gun. Like,
he's just got too much erratic behavior for me to believe that it was just a panic attack. Like everything else that has led up to this moment,
that's what it is. If it were just that itself,
it
would be because he's used that, and we've talked about this, and I know you're gonna feel what I'm about to say. He used that card already.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, they were Chuckle Brothers.
Poppy seeds, bro. I know.
Right. Yeah. No, it's like that.
Yeah.
He used that. I had a panic attack, and not to say that he didn't back then, because
or he couldn't have another one,
or that he didn't have another one. But it's like there's so much other shit going on that points to an opiate addiction.
Yeah.
That you can't turn a blind eye. And I know there are people out there that are like hating on him and fuck that man. I just want to see the guy get help.
Yeah.
I just want to see him be fucking honest, honestly. Like, if that's what it is, come forward and say, hey guys, this is the problem that I'm having. This is the real reason I walked off stage. Like, stop trying to garner sympathy for like, oh, I got a panic attack, fucking anxiety.
And okay, so like as I'm reading, and it feels like it's like different reasons for each post. Am I tripping or no?
You're talking about.
You're talking about the heart attack thing.
Everything, yeah. It just seems like it was like
he was clowning on that.
Yeah.
Is that what he was doing?
She brought that up too.
Got it.
And it was like, yeah, when I'm done smoking this meth and having this heart attack, I'll get back to you. So,
but see, the way that he writes is another example of how erratic his thinking is because when you piece all his tweets together, like the dude can't make a fucking coherent sentence anymore. Like, you know. I like read every single day and I read his shit and I'm just like, what the fuck are you even trying to say?
And read my shit, pay attention to me.
And here's
I don't know, maybe it's his angle, maybe it's his gimmick, maybe I don't know.
Something just dawned on me.
Yeah.
Something just dawned on me in that tweet. I haven't read anything about meth. Have you read anything about meth? I know that you read the rumors and you see that. Have you read anything? It's like he's doing meth.
No, the only person I ever heard about the meth thing is Ouija.
Okay, but with Violent J, all of the rumors that you've seen on Facebook or in anywhere that you've seen rumor mills, have you seen anybody talk about meth?
No.
So the dude's making a joke about it, and he's number one, like he's not even willing to make the joke about it being opiates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nobody's saying meth, so if he's making this joke, oh yeah, when I'm done with this meth and these heart attacks, it's like, why wouldn't you, if you're making a joke, like, oh yeah, man, when I'm done slamming this H, like,
yeah.
But I feel like there's an embarrassment in that.
Yeah.
And even typing those words out might be, do you feel me on that? Like,
I do feel you on that. Strangely enough, I understand where you're coming from. I don't know if our listeners get it, but I get it.
Yeah.
My opinion, man, is what you basically said. I just hope whatever the guy's doing, that he's on the right path to where he needs to go. He's doing right. If he's doing it, then hopefully he stops doing it. He gets help. If he ain't doing it and it's stress and panic, I hope he gets help.
Yeah.
And in either way, continue to keep bringing this great music. You started something. He started something.
Right. You have
so hey man, see it through. Really see it through, and you got to be a leader and you know an exemplar. Set an example.
I like that. No, I like that.
I was gonna create a word and
That's
see
good
she
shit.
can pick up on. But to set an example, be an example for some, for the community.
Be a positive beacon of light.
Definitely.
Because he's created so much amazingness. I mean, everything about the movement and the carnival, and then in this last year, it really is like falling to pieces.
Yeah. Speaking of amazing,
yes,
and the amazingness that he brings, Ouija Mac is part of his amazingness.
That was an interesting
I know
segue.
this one doesn't. But
she's gonna feel some kind of way.
You're supposed to be that way.
Yes.
I don't like all music, and then there's some music I really can't say. I guess I wouldn't bump them. So if you did say it, and I ain't gonna put no names out there, I guess I would.
Yeah.
So
that's
you're righteous. You're just kind of cooler than me, I guess, for being like, fuck that guy.
No, because I was bumping his music and like picking things here and there that I was like, oh, this is good, I get this, and then I found out he's a total douchebag, and I was like, nah, fuck you for being a douchebag.
And
you can bump your shit later.
You can really fuck your fans
No, you
fuck
can.
your fans up by doing that.
And then what's gonna happen is you're gonna be walking around the house one day and you're gonna be like, Jasmine, where you at? And then you're gonna hear.
That's all right. He owed us once.
They're gonna bust open the closet and you're gonna be in there watching the Ouija Mac video, being like,
listen to the Ouija Mac video.
The only reason that I would be watching a Ouija Mac video in the closet is so that I could get intel on it, so I can talk shit in the comments. All right?
No. Listen to how defensive she is.
Yeah, that sounds like an undercover lover, man.
I agree. I actually really dig the shirt.
Yeah.
I really dig this shirt that he teased wearing it in the video, and now it's out. Well, no, now it's sold out, right? Yeah. It's done. 48 hours. And
that's what I was going to say.
Wait, was this a 48 hour?
If check this out.
Oh,
Music, but music is not where the money is at. I mean, it's where you reach your fans. It's how you get out. There's like a flyer, so to speak. Where they get the money back is merchandise, and tours.
Yep.
So what he's doing right now, diving his focus into this merchandise, he's killing it.
Yes.
He's doing making very smart business decisions, and I'm gonna applaud the guy on that because, God damn it, if I was in that position, I would dive into merchandise because it is their greatest.
Fuck all that. If you want to partner up and do a fucking T-shirt with Dynasty or Spooky Z, holler.
Yeah,
we're down. I know you're down. I don't want to speak for my man, but I know we fucking mind meld.
Especially if they're gonna bring quality as
of course,
you know what they're reaching, man. Definitely.
But I'm open to it. I know you're open to it.
Yeah, man.
I think that would be I would love to see what comes out of your mind on like we're gonna create this and we're gonna do it for a week, or you know what I mean. We're gonna pre-sell it.
What I would like to do, and I've been explaining, man, I'm just kind of building and putting it all together. I've already hollered out Nino Bliss, man. This dude, this way he makes it very intimate. His promotion game is very intimate.
Okay.
It's like, look, I'm gonna make this music, and I'm only making it for you. Now, there's all these other people out there that love listening to music, but what it is you found me and I found you. So I'm gonna make this music, and I'm gonna make it dope. I'm gonna make a dope CD case. I'm gonna invest my time into the music. I'm somebody because I've been here and here and here, and these are my accolades. And I'm gonna bring it to you, and I'm gonna keep you in tune in every aspect of it, you know, all parts of it, and you're gonna appreciate it because of that. You're gonna feel like this guy is giving it to me, right? You know, and he's only doing maybe a limited run of 100 or 1,000 or 150 or whatever it may be. But once again, it's creating that rarity. It's creating that almost that club-like. You're part of this club, and it's not for everybody. If they want to dive in, obviously he would be more excited, but it's that, and he creates that, and it's something that was taught to me that it took me a very long time to learn. I used to, when I would hit my emails and I would try to talk to people and push my product on people, I would just kind of drop them a fat long line in my stuff and be like, here, look at it whether you can look at it or not, and most of the time they didn't. Right. And I learned it was that engagement. I wasn't creating engagement. I wasn't creating the want for the fan or for the listener to respond to me the way I wanted, because like I said, I didn't go, yo, hey, how you doing today? How's your day?
Yeah, there was nothing that you didn't connect with.
No connection, bro. No. And this is what this guy does. So definitely through these T-shirts, and I think he's connecting with his fans. He's finding out who his fans really are.
Right.
You know, and you're gonna see him too, because you're gonna see him at the shows, and you're gonna be like, oh, you got that limited wear, and you're like, yep, I got that shit.
No, and
that's dope, man. It's bringing it back, bro.
It really does.
It's coming back, man.
It really is.
I love that they do that.
Yes, it's the. I'm a big fan of blind boxes and watching the unboxing videos on YouTube.
I see that. Hey, I got a box for us on.
Oh, that's right. We've been waiting for it.
That's right.
But Stack Savage can vouch for me on this. I really enjoy watching these unboxing videos where these people get.
He's lying to you. He fucking hates them.
Yeah, but like Stack Savage is the one who's watching them.
Lately, I've been into this. We talked a bit about it last week. The hype beast movement. This idea of creating a brand, a lifestyle brand, and fucking slapping it on everything. Supreme will put their logo on just about anything, and they do a limited run of it, and the motherfucking every boxing glove is selling for $500 a pair because there's only 25 pairs. That makes a lot more sense to me than selling 500 pairs at $25 a piece.
Yeah.
I'd much rather sell 25 pairs at $500 a piece.
Really? See, I think that's crazy. I don't know. That sounds like highway robbery to me. That's like
people pay. Look,
like that's just way too fucking expensive in my opinion. And I feel like if you want to have more fans down the road, then later on when you get those new fans, you can be like, hey, check out this old shit I have sitting around. How dope would it be for you to have this now? Because I've had a few extras of it laying around, and give it to your fucking new fans later on.
And I feel you, and I bet that there's a lot more people that feel the same way that you feel than there are that feel the way of I'm gonna buy a $500 pair of boxing gloves because there's only 25 of them. But guess what? That's the business model. The business model is that there's more people that that aren't gonna buy it, and so I'm gonna make a limited run. Look,
Yeah.
I come from the genes of one of the greatest pop artists, the father of modern pop art.
Yeah.
And the whole idea behind it is what's happening now. It's making art mass producible where people will pay what they're willing to pay for it. And all you have to do is not produce a ton of it.
Yeah.
And you can make those big bucks coming in. Is it a little skeevy? Is it debatable on ethics and morality? Sure, but it also gets people talking about that.
Yeah, it does, definitely.
And I think that's ill.
Josh is a big fan of that as well, Wicked One.
Yeah,
and he actually
Wicked
has
One
a
does
segment
that.
where he opens them up on,
Yep.
on the video. Once again, love that dude's production.
It's dope.
Attack of the Ninjas. I know that shit went down. I know it's amazing. I wish I could have been there. I wanted to be there. I will be there next year.
You coming with us, Stack?
Yeah, you know.
To Attack of the Ninjas? I mean, I'll have to check my school.
Well, I'm just starting my run again. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's time to grab my own baton, and I feel like I've given to the community.
Yes.
I've given us platforms.
Yes.
For people to come, and it's up to you guys now. Like I said,
Right.
we're 99.8%, and the 0.2% is y'all. It's y'all out there to make sure you guys go to localrundown.com, LOCO rundown.com. Sign up, you guys.
Right.
And then go to Bid Gigs, and if you're an artist or a venue or a promoter or anything like that has to deal with the business, the back end, go to Bid Gigs, that's also up there, and sign up there as well. And start to become a part of this community so that we can, get together and do it. But speaking of Attack of the Ninjas, I know it went down like super amazing. You guys are saying it was what you guys expected to happen with the Lotus and everything all came to fruition, man. It all happened. Like I think you guys are looking through a magic crystal ball or something, man.
It's beautiful, man. Everything that came out press wise, I didn't see any negativity. No fights. Anybody read about any fights at Attack of the Ninjas?
No fights.
I didn't read about it.
Nah, just little bitches on Facebook, the usual.
Right. People talking shit on Facebook, but no fist fights, no venues getting shut down and events getting canceled, having to get moved to other venues. Everything was mad peaceful. And last year, when they did Lotus, I blew my mind. I was like, holy shit. That was my crazy moment when they did those couple of songs.
You said everybody's got their shit together. It's kind of, when you got your shit together, that's what happens, man.
Yes.
You pull off shows that look like you got your shit together.
That look like, you know what the fuck you're talking about. And
Exactly. So shout out, man.
I did see somebody title it the Lotus performance in a way that I could see a tour happening, and they called it the 3 Petals of the Lotus Show.
Whoa, that sounds dope.
Because it was only 3
That
of the
sounds like
members.
that sounds
But
yeah,
you
that sounds
feel
like
me?
almost like the group.
3 Petals of the Lotus.
That's hot, bro.
Like 3P, Tres Puntos.
Yeah, Tres Puntos. Hey,
3 petals, no, bro.
No, for real though.
3 petals,
Yeah.
I can see so much happen with that, and it was just some random ninja's random comment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Hey, that's
I'm
how
putting
shit,
that in
man.
the ears.
And a spark. That's how the spark happens, bro.
Yes.
That's how the spark happens.
Yes, and they did. They put the masks on. Lotus at the end of the run, were wearing masks on stage, so they all came out in their Lotus gear with the masks.
Awesome.
Did that. I know. Stack Savage was super bummed when she found out that they also did Riders.
Yeah, man. Like I know a lot of people get really hyped about Lotus, and like I like Lotus, but I will choose Riders any day of the week, and I'm really really sad that they have all broken up and are never gonna do a whole show together.
And you know what? The fact that I feel that Twisted keeps it alive and they don't hate on it enough where they just don't do it and keep it out of their set shows, how above the bullshit they are, and they're for their fans and they're for the music. I think that's awesome, and I think because of that, you might have an opportunity to listen, to the writers because they might keep it alive long enough for Violent J to kind of just come to his senses and be like, okay, these super mega groups gotta happen because they're super mega groups.
And you got the chance the potential to see Riders in some capacity still exist because they're still doing it.
That's true. I guess I just always feel like I was born way too late into this Juggalo game, and I missed all the good shit, and now it's like all the shit is like breaking down, and people are having to like sort of rebuild it into things that once were but are never going to be quite the same.
I feel you.
And that's why we're doing what we're doing here. That's what we're doing, and whether you know it or not, because you care about it so much, you became a part of it, and now you are a part of the glue and the mortar and the bricks that bring it all together. So like, you should just be proud because you are going to create something for the next generation. Once again, keeping it alive. You know, people are going to talk about it. People are going to be like, damn, there's probably be a local rundown that don't have Dynasty Mexican Thugalo, and it has a whole set of different people because the show in itself became something and moved on, you know.
Yep, no, 100%. And I do, watch me get emotional about this. I do feel for you, like, that you're so passionate about it. And it bums me out that you didn't get to experience the gatherings.
You got me crying, man.
No. Real, no, I'm holding it in. It's been an emotional day. But I think for everybody here.
Oh, yeah.
But I do feel like you're getting to create and not just
just watch from the sidelines.
Right,
Yeah, no, I get that.
You get a better view. Do you know hanging, like, honestly, and I would say this, you know, people would be like, why did these cats hang around or do so much? I'm like, you know, because we didn't have so much to offer back then. We were just cruising and family hanging out. And I said, well, I think what I offered, and I was very clear, I can guarantee we'll have a great time. And the great time that we have will be better than the great time of being a spectator, because we're going to be not just watching from the sidelines, but we'll be in the game sometimes. Or we'll be able to watch from the backstage, which, have you ever seen a show from the backstage? It's amazing. That's...
No, my first Twisted show, you know, I got to go backstage and sit in their dressing room, and I was just like, oh, this is my first show. This is awesome.
I wish it could happen all the time, but it's not supposed to. You're supposed to get a taste of it. You're supposed to be there in the moment. You're supposed to love and enjoy the moment. Know what you have. If you don't, you're gonna shit out of luck, man.
Blink your eyes.
Yeah, because it will be gone.
Yeah, no, real talk.
Doom. All right, man. Well, keeping on.
Yeah.
I want to dive into some music, but I want to give Jake and John Jay an opportunity to talk about some Prozac before we get about this. I'm gonna put some music.
What's going on with Prozac, dog?
What's up, some Prozac, Holmes?
Why you gotta put me on the spot like
Because
that?
you asked.
No, shut.
Prozac is what Violent J should be taking.
Whoa.
It's the new Violent J.
Sorry, I had everything all.
All right, I'm gonna change the beat.
Okay.
You ready? Hold on, wait. I'm gonna change the beat for you. Hold on.
Oh shit. All right, so one of my favorite artists besides, obviously.
Wait,
No.
there's another artist you like besides Tech Nine. I did
No,
not
but
even know
one of the
that.
strange music artists, Prozac, is coming out with another film called A Haunting on Finn Road, The Devil's Grove.
Right.
And that's going to be, the premiere is going to be in Saginaw, Michigan. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Saginaw. October 26th and 27th. Entry is only $27, but it also includes entry to the red carpet event, DVD copy of the new film, so before it comes out on sale, and a meet and greet with Prozac and the entire investigative team.
Yeah.
That's what's
So
up.
for only
So
$27.
what is the movie about though?
See, that one, as far as the new one, I don't know.
But this
As
is
far as
part
the
of
new one.
this is part of a series.
Right.
The Prozac
Oh,
is
okay.
doing. So this is the second, I believe, maybe
Second
the third.
installment.
I think it's the second.
Well, because you said investigative team, so is it like, are they like doing like paranormal
Ghost, yes.
activity type
Right,
shit?
yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah, no, the first one was pretty dope.
I
It
actually
was-
did not get to check it out.
We
Let's go to
did though.
Michigan.
We did. We might have been super fucked up because it was at the
Okay.
gathering.
Okay, well then
So-
I do not remember then. It's like when you go to what's his name's party. If you say you went to his party and you remembered, you didn't really go.
You didn't go to the party.
All right.
Who wants to go to Michigan?
All right. Go to
not
Michigan.
me. Not
Well,
it.
let's dive into some music. I want to give a shout out to my Fernene out there.
Yes, I was waiting.
I put
I
this
was
on there
waiting.
for you, man. I just thought about it.
We
I
miss
was
you, Mama Kiana.
We miss you so much, so I got you,
You better
girl.
be back next week. And when we come back, Mike Myers.
That's right.
What's up? It's your girl Whitney Payton, the alpha dog of the underdogs, and you're listening to the Loco Rundown here on Icon Radio.
Let's go.
So, that's
Shots with a valley. I wish a girl would know Charlie. Just about the keys of a valley. Keys of Miami. Free from on the way, wait on a galley.
Yeah, 9
That's a
o'clock.
3-second violation. I'm a team stay annihilating. chat. So we really love the wire hanging. Put your copies over, your people signing. Look, filming up, all them other guys. Over regular, filming up on the radio, over video. Slimming up, all the little guys. But I say, my don't inferior, she get the real thing. I'm original. Hit it up, we want the kitty cat. Make it break it up, dip it up. Ride it like a horse, tell her easy up. Run over, y'all tear it up, y'all rip it up. But I got look, no, y'all get chlamydia. Not a y'all, tell her what a y'all to your area. Not a y'all, I know not a y'all, we look ready. Do you want the way to put you in? Let me bury ya. That's the only time you put your love on social media. Banter, what you rap for, what you stand for. I'll be at your door like a delivery from Asta. Hamper, blacking out, looking like a panther. Our backhander, grab our hander. Rasta, our blaster, me only master. Casper, me up and down, y'all body snatcher. Dash in a flashback, come and grab that. Bad gal, bust a dead gal, it's a disaster. Actor, cut the chapter, me did a caster. Fracture, put the gas up in my caster. Scratch that, give them airtime when I'm in like asthma. Oh got asthma. Killing all of them because me know send me bad. Quick things and never slowly, don't have to like me cozy, holy moly. I spin like a back, gonna roly, all and only. I'm bigger than him, man Herman told the on the ball and Kobe. They're taking shots, well on the goalie. All you see is phony, I think you know. I know you know it, and you know what money, you gon' need more. You find it over, what's the story like? I never sold the belly, yeah. They don't wanna mess because me cold, I'm a villain up. Everybody knows I got the flow and the skill up. Man, they even hating on the girl, man, they're chilling up. Man, they even hating on the girl, see. They don't wanna mess because me cold, I'm a villain up. Everybody knows I got the flow and the skill up. Man, they even hating on the girl, man, they're chilling up. Man, they even hating on the girl, see.
We watch Jeopardy almost several times a week, and when they do the do song, I always expect the beat to break into it now for some reason, and I'm like, wait, this is the local rundown?
I'm a different breed than the kids you see on your Insta feed. I look around and see many me's in the ring with me. These tattoos and these tears all across my skin. I can't lose cause it's clear they are not like him. The cards are shuffling, I'm onto something, my odds are doubling. My heart is pumping, my bar's disgusting on all production. I'm not accustomed to this dumb shit that you all in love with. I don't rap, when I talk I spit them on my Donald Duck shit. These birds sweet and so they suffer in the sucking ass. Your bars belong in porno movies, your shit is fucking ass. Off tour now I'm home to reinvent myself. Turn my demons into dollars, I invest myself. All these rappers they can get off of my penis tip. I'm about to drop an album, dog, I'm sick of doing remixes. You ain't about that life, cause you were never there. No, you were never there. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life, cause you were never there. No, you were never there. Look, that's these pussies why they hating on me. Said they pull up out front and I've been waiting all week. So right now I'm just living my best life. My team at the table and we getting our bread right. Look, every day I'm trying to thank my higher power, cause my mom just put a job and she's employed as my accountant. So fuck a label, I don't need no one else. I'm just trying to teach these kids how to believe in themselves. I see it coming from afar, my motives are manifested. Tell my story on these records when nobody seems to get it. Been lonely, I was obsessive, I'm focusing on my blessings. Lit a blunt, blindfolded and wrote this in 20 minutes, yeah. But your witness is history in the making. Dodging bullets like I'm Neo, I'm literally in the Matrix. Get the beat and I lace it to smithereens on the pavement. These little geeks are just bragging about 50 G's on a bracelet. I'm overseas, from Italy down to Vegas. I've been a beast in a cage, Little League and I'm major. My wife, you with me, I don't talk to you groupies. All you broads are just goofy, you hit a chop like I'm Bruce Lee, huh? You ain't about that life, cause you were never there. No, you were never there. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life, cause you were never there. No, you were never there. Love time. That's these pussies why they hating on me. Said they pull up out front and I've been waiting all week. So right now I'm just living my best life. My team at the table and we getting our bread right. Look, far from whack with a bullet inside your starter cap. Cardiac arrest and a heart attack when I'm on the track. My city with me, they got my back like a farmer tan. My shit is crack, my carry-on is for the contraband. My skin color flavor vanilla, Canadian killer. That new 9 on my side and I named it Priscilla. You trying to get a test drive when you came to the dealership. But I'm in that X5 on my way to the villa. I know they hate them on that braggadocious rap shit. Differences before we came up, we ain't never had shit. So all these blessings to me now are an experience. They used to disrespect me, now I'm way too serious. And that's my word with every vowel and every period. I'm in a whip from Fast and the Furious, trying to steer the shit. These lines here just my throwaway bars. I'ma drop the next album and then go someplace far. Fuck it. You ain't about that life, cause you were never there.
I'm married.
No, you were never there. You ain't about that life.
Sorry.
You ain't about that life. Cause you were never there. No, you were never there. Look. That's these pussies why they hating on me. Said they pull up out front and I've been waiting all week. So right now I'm just living my best life. My team at the table and we getting our bread right. It's God tier.
This is Jason Strange, and you are listening to the Local Rundown on Icon Radio.
Oh, guess what? It's a story. It's a story about a little young writer boy. He falls in love with a girl who already has a boyfriend. Guess what? He understands he wants them to be happy for the rest of their lives, because what else do you really get in this life other than happiness from someone else? Hi, what's your name? How are you? How's your life? Oh, you got a man? Are you in love? So tight. Is it just platonic, strictly just as friends? Or the type that ties you two together till tomorrow's end? If it is, disregard every time I call you pretty, though it's meant sincerely. It's just my imagination drifting. Brush me off like the dirt on Jay-Z's shoulder, so I fall to the ground, collect myself, and get ready to take over your heart. Or at least your spare time. And I love the thought of being with you. Or maybe it's the thought of not being so alone. Hey, the second one's way sadder than the first one, but I don't know. I love the thought of being with you.
Mastered version of this. I've only ever heard the live.
What?
I've never heard like a mastered version of this. I've only ever heard the live version. Yeah.
No, we should go and get a freaking cup of coffee, and I'll act friendly. And I won't pull any stunts, but I'm a little stunt puller from birth. So I don't know what to tell you if I try to confess my love for scones. I just want to say something real quick, please. You shouldn't listen. I love these scones. Just diversity to the selection I have here: the blueberry, the raspberry, strawberry, pumpkin, which is basically a freaking squash. I think I make a scone out of a freaking squash. Oh, where? That shit blows my mind. That's Elon Musk just in his little lab cooking up, baby.
Congratulations, you fucking fans have finally made it to a place that's most filthy and sacred. I guess you found your moldy ticket sitting in your spirit bomb cases. Now you get to know my business strictly for entertainment. You probably love all the shit I spit in the basement, but the rest of the world only sees me as just a rapist, and I'm not. So I'ma help them differentiate it as I take you on a trip through my twisted imagination. The shit I say, it's all fun and games, ain't it? Well, I'm approached on the streets by an AIDS patient, talking about he heard my music when his roommates played it, and it made him mentally frustrated and full of anguish. I don't think you understand the shit that I'm facing. All the shit I said that I thought I could get away with. I'm getting chased in the streets by faggots, preachers, and creeps for the shit that I'm saying to these beats. Welcome to the filth factory.
It's a place full of pain where no one is safe. All the murder, all the torture, and the rape. Welcome to the filth factory. That's where it's made. Welcome to the filth factory. There's no escape. Welcome to a place full of everything wrong with my brain. All the gay bashing and all the hate. Welcome to the filth
What up, baby?
factory. That's where it's
Shut up,
made.
Denton.
Welcome to the filth factory.
What up, cuz?
Holy shit, dude. Now look at here, you fucking rats. You better listen to me when I'm rapping.
Jam.
This ain't a field trip with two
Start crazy.
rapping. This is back. Last year I made a joke about never having a rap deal. Somehow a week later it happened. Music is magic.
Jason Strange.
Bashing all the bitches and faggots I saw
Miles.
the kerosene before I struck a match
Nate.
in the back of a station wagon with child locks and a latch. And these motherfuckers mad cause I put it all in a rap. But I won't take it back, I'm seeing lots of success. So they can kiss my ass while I eat these lobster tails. And all you niggas wanna see me plop and fail. Bitch, your mother sucks cocks in hell. And I prevail because I'm gifted, signed up with Twisted. Got these rappers sitting at home throwing a bitch fit. I don't give a fuck cause I love what I became. I'm just letting y'all inside of my brain, the filth factory.
It's a place full of pain where no one is safe. All the murder, all the torture, and the rape. Welcome to the filth factory. That's where it's made. Welcome to the filth factory. There's no escape. Welcome to a place full of everything wrong with my brain. All the gay bashing and all the hate. Welcome to the filth factory. That's where it's made. Welcome to the filth factory. There's no escape.
I'm scared. I'm not even trying to go inside anymore. I'm good.
Nigga, shut up. You ain't finna ride for the filth. What's up? I thought you fucked with this gang. You acting like a punk, bruh. What? So you just gonna turn your back on the crew? Cause I'm being attacked by feminists and activist groups? You ain't down with the wicked shit? Give me back your ticket, bitch. Give it to a kid less fortunate somewhere in Michigan. Fuck that, you ain't going nowhere. You here for life, nigga. I can't get a job after the shit I said on the mic, nigga. I made the filth for you. Don't play dumb and surprised. I gave you something hardcore for you to bump in your ride, so you can stop listening to Nicki fucking Minaj and all the other bullshit the industry loves to supply. The boys on your hands, so you gon' help me with the weight. Come inside the factory, see the shit that's on my plate. It's too late.
Personally attacked by this
now there's no
song.
escape. Nobody comes in or goes away. Welcome to the filth factory. It's a place full of pain where no one is safe. All the murder, all the torture, and the rape. Welcome to the filth factory. That's where it's made. Welcome to the filth factory. There's no escape. Welcome to a place full of everything wrong with my brain. All the gay bashing and all the hate. Welcome to the filth factory. That's where it's made. Welcome to the filth factory. There's no escape.
This DJ is breaking all the knobs off. Yo, some same everywhere I go. Like wherever I go. Yo, look at you, motherfucker. Whoa, lame and fuck. Gosh, you got a party? Do I want you to go? I'm like, let me think about it real quick for a minute.
Nah, sorry, I don't really fuck with you dudes. I ain't coming in with these fucking new shoes. Only dudes inside that's lose-lose. I'm busy that day, I'm living that way. I'm busy, you tell me,
like
give
that.
me that face. I'm sorry I couldn't get out to your show. I was busy having sex with a woman. Your whole persona look counterfeit. You can count me out if you count it then. If I knew you wouldn't laugh shit, like you were waterboarded as a child and shit. Yep, you're so excited when I walk.
Wait,
got a package.
You gotta unbox it the right way though. You gotta. Here we go, guys.
This whole time they said a box. I was like, where's the box?
Yeah, what's in the box?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
Lame and fuck. Gosh, you got a party?
Another box.
It's another box.
Quick for a minute.
Can I see what's in it?
No.
It's paper.
Like that. I set you up.
Like you say you is here.
Everybody knows.
What are you doing?
You ain't coming like you say you is, and everybody knows. But we got UJ 65 in the house.
65. One less than 66 and one more than 64.
Yeah, that's right. We on 76 right now. You guys make sure you guys hit up rtwunderground.com and get on Underground Hustling 66 newest contest featuring your boy Dynasty, the Mexican Thuggalo. Hopefully yourself. We got the ROC and Intrinsic about to be on that video.
Some same everywhere I go. Like wherever I go.
And I might get some tickets and CDs away. So if y'all on Facebook, maybe I might have y'all hit a simple something. I don't know.
Free shit, free shit.
Free shit.
Who doesn't like free shit? Unless it's coming out of your dog's butthole, then nobody likes that.
Speaking of bottles, did you see what you just did?
Trying to match weed when the weed don't match. I be like, bitch, no. You need to buy your own drinks, motherfucker. Get your shit straight up. Bitch, no. I don't need more like, bitch, no. 12 at the door like, bitch, no. What you talking, bitch, no. Bitch, no.
Are we having shitty news this time?
No.
No, I don't have my.
Let me think about that real quick for a minute. No.
Where I go. Sorry, Jocko, if you're listening. I left the core, man. I fucked up.
You fucked up. You fucked up. I left all of my teaching shit at home today on accident. It was great. What's up, my ninjas? This is Stack Savage, and you're listening to the Loco Rundown on Icon Radio every Thuggalo Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m.
Last song?
Yep.
Alright, one more song, guys.
Come in.
Okay, yeah.
I gotta get out there.
You ain't gotta ask no longer, right? You ain't gotta ask no longer, right? You ain't gotta ask no
Yeah, let's get
longer.
one up and then let the guest talk. Right here.
Hi, nice to meet you. Sorry, I'm like spacing off.
Good to see you. Hey, thank you for having me, man.
My buddy Zach right here. That buddy for a while. He shoots me a lot too.
Photography.
So if you see him killing, you ain't gotta ask who did it. Girls say they totally love the way that I'm singing. I say, baby, that's the hook.
Check the verses that I'm bringing like.
I was all on my own. We was trying to get on, so I brought the pad in my dome. Wrote the realest shit in my life. Then I poured it all in a poem. critics said that I was crazy. Now everybody right their ass on this saying, yeah, everywhere we go, we go. Everywhere we go, we go. Everywhere we go, we say.
That's a nice setup.
John Blaze really did justice. I mean, the whole squad is really giving us amazing platform to be able to do it.
People ask me who I am, I just did it as a copy like say,
Yeah, what's right?
baby, I'm back. Ain't gone away, yeah, that's fact. You can tell by the way that I rap. Came up in this motherfucker, ain't nobody like it. Thought of what I thought, and ain't no more right. Came up in the booth and never shot, now I'm reciting. Fuck waiting to blow, you know I take the wicked like dollar up in my pocket. Trying to make us my own. Critics call my ass crazy, now they writing their ass on me saying, everywhere we go, we go. Everywhere we go, we go. Everywhere we go, they say.
What is this playing right now?
Sunreal. Sunreal, everywhere we go.
I kind of fuck with it. It's pretty legit.
What's up, Denton? Space Force.
Tell me what you see. Cause if I see it, I'ma be there too. Ay. Go ahead and follow me, that. No kid, ay. It's all about it really be. Mama told me way back, I'm a star now. I'm walking down the street, everybody has season.
Yeah. I like how you guys everywhere we go. Everywhere we go.
That was new. That was for season 2, and that was this man's idea.
That's a great idea. I happen to be a big fan of the cotton candy and the cream soda.
Okay.
Those are my two Johns right there.
What up, homies? Dynasty the Mexican Double. Your host for Local Rundown. Every Thursday from 8 to 10 p.m. Arizona time on Icon Radio. Your source for everything wicked.
All right, we back. We got Mike Myers
I see the pepperonis
in the house. The boogeyman himself is here.
What's cracking?
Yeah.
Y'all don't get scared.
Don't be scared.
That's right.
Don't go to church.
So what's good, family?
A lot, man. Just staying really busy right now. I find that that's been my best antidepressant.
Yeah.
In the most recent time, is just staying extremely fucking busy.
That's what's up. You're right. I feel that too, man. I've had a bad day, man. It seems like it's just been real bad here and there, but today's been a real doozy. And you're right, man. I feel as if I stay busy, you know, not to deal too much with the bull or what's going on, or even kind of deal with my own emotions and feelings at times. But like you said, and then you get things done in the process. So, what do you got going on, man? I know you got some
just
stuff
right now, we got the my sophomore release, my sophomore album, The White Horse. It's a real important project to me. It's very symbolic. It's kind of like the death and the rebirth of the whole Mike Myers situation.
Yeah.
I want to leave a little bit of a mystery, but welcome to the funeral.
Yeah. That's what's up. I'm glad you mentioned it because I wasn't sure if you were going to kind of hands on it or talk about it at all. So I'm glad you did. I'm glad you dropped them a little bit of a taste of what's to come.
Thank you.
know, so.
Absolutely, man. I'm looking forward to it. We're going to be dropping physical copies Friday, October 12th at Monarch Theater. Doing that with Respect the Underground, of course.
Oh, yeah, RTU?
Always, man. It's going to be a good situation. And then we're going to be dropping digital Halloween at midnight, All Hallows Eve, baby.
Yeah, man. Nice. My hat's off to you, bro. If it wasn't really for you, I know I put my part to doing what I'm doing. We got the Respect the Wicked Underground, but you, my man, are, RTU. You was doing it before there was a chapter. So, like, you really definitely, you held it down. They opened the door, man, and I appreciate you. Hats off to that, bro.
Likewise, brother. That goes both ways. I really appreciate that. I mean, that's my family at the end of the day, and that's like, well, I get kind of like upset when people talk shit or like this sideways talk about RTU, because it's like, if you ever broke bread, if you ever made more than a fucking $100 from an RTU show, and you got to perform in front of a crowd that you didn't bring, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
real talk,
bro, real talk. And I hear you there, man. And I hear you there. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of suckers out there in the game. People just all talk and they can't sell tickets, and you know how it goes, bro.
Amen.
So screw those guys. We doing what we doing. You was talking about a release that you was saying.
Yeah. So we'll be doing we're gonna go digital worldwide, on Halloween. But I'm doing something really special with this project. I I did a little bit of research. I actually did some research today on Guinness Book of Records because I need to contact them about a few things. But so far,
you're breaking records.
Well, there's been a couple things similar, but from my understanding and what Google serves me, nobody has ever done a full-length album with all of the artwork and the art book rendered in 3D, including 3D glasses, as well as the lyrics being in 3D. Probably get a headache. I did bring a pair of glasses with me tonight, and you guys can all pass the glasses around while you're looking at your Instagram, and you can see what I'm talking about. I do believe I'm also the first person to put 3D artwork and video type shit on Instagram. Yeah, but nobody knows it yet. But
yeah,
it's all coming. It's all coming to a head, man.
I definitely, you know, I cropped the name out from the flyer from your.
That was dope. I saw that shit. I was like, my man.
Yeah, and when I saw it, I know you kind of mentioned something. I was like, this is going to be one hot CD, man. This project in general, the whole project.
Thank you.
Like just the way you were approaching it, you were doing what we were talking about. You're creating a rarity. You were creating something that is a collectible. People are going to be like, did you get that first Mike Myers fucking CD? Like, you know, the second CD, should I say?
Yeah.
And did you grab that? Did you see that? Did you get the? You still, man, I still got the CD. They got the
only 100
glasses.
copies. That's
Yeah,
all
bro.
I'm ever making.
Right. Yeah, bro. And see what I'm saying? Creating something.
Shouts to Trap
People
House
love
one
to
corner
collect.
showing me that shit.
Hey, bro.
Hey, when he did the Black Jesus shit, it was right around the
Yes.
same time Nipsey did Crenshaw.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was just game, bro. So,
Yeah, man. Sometimes you gotta tear a page out of someone else's
you know,
playbook.
I spun it my own way, man. I
Hey,
did the
you
Willie
do.
Walker
You
with
do.
the first album. You know, I only made 100 copies of that one of the or 50 of the exclusive, and 25 of them at random had golden tickets in them. And anybody with a golden ticket, they come to any Mike Myers show event till I'm done with the shit for free. Like they're paid for life. So they got a golden ticket. But this time we got the 3D thing, and this show is actually going to be in 3D. We're going to have my artist has created a video, a montage of all the videos we've put to Instagram and all for every one of the songs, and it's been created for a montage. So when you come to the show, you got your 3D fucking glasses. I made a lot of them, by the way. The background, the fucking screen is gonna be 3D. You know, I'm trying to be humble, but at the same time, it's kind of like suck my dick.
No, man, and you should. You know, you're a big player on the RTU roster,
Thank
bro.
you, brother.
So, and like I said, man, you are a representative holding it down for the wicked genre, the wicked movement, the dark movement. I know you got some stuff and plans for us in the works, but love what you put out so far.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Means a lot.
I know this man's got some stuff he want to bring up.
Yo, what's
So
up,
yeah,
man?
I mean, just talking on Respect the Underground, break it down, because I was first introduced, and I think it was the first time my man here was introduced, was at the Arizona Hip Hop Festival, not last year, but the year before, right? That was the first one that we were involved with.
Third year. Is that
Third
I
year.
was there the second year, I want to say.
Okay.
I started the second year. I want to say
Me as well.
but I wasn't.
That
I
might have
wasn't
been-
as involved, till the next year.
So it was the year that we were inside.
Oh, what I do know. Well, see, then it had to be the second year because my first year there, I performed outside.
Okay.
Then the next year, I actually ran the stage. You know,
That
that was the
I
year that
remember
we were
that
there.
year. You ran
We were
the
there.
wicked
Yeah.
stage. Yes, I
So we
remember that.
we performed. It was something like that, man. But definitely, I put my work in before I got taken
Put
care
on.
of. Yeah, I got put
no,
on, man.
absolutely. But so that was the first time that I got hip to what you're doing.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about what RTU has brought to the table as far as how did you guys link up?
Shit.
What have they provided? What has RTU
Yeah, how did
provided
that
for you?
beautiful connection happen,
Honestly,
bro?
man, I'm a pretty observant motherfucker.
Yeah.
And when I made the decision that I was going to enter the scene, officially and start, making a noise and a name for myself, it was very apparent to me who. Let me put it this way, bro. It was very apparent that I could go a lot further with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They were the Mighty Ducks to me. I wanted to join the fucking team right away.
Hey,
The first show I did was
Yeah.
Fresh Out of the Oven with Felix. That was the first time I ever did a joint with RTU, and it worked out really great. Then we did Heat. I ended up winning the competition with Deli. We ended up, breaking at the end down the middle. That was kind of cool. It just was the rest. After that was the first year I was in the festival. We dropped my first album. The relationship just got better and better. I've worked with a couple other promoters. I've worked with some great ones. I've worked with some not so great ones. But you know, with RTU, the situations always made sense. And what I always really respected about them is when I met Justice, like he didn't fucking know me. He didn't grow up with me. You know what I mean? He didn't know me shit. So when he set me up, when I wasn't, you know, I didn't have a local following.
Yes.
And he gave me an opportunity to
that crowd you spoke of, that scene
put bread in my pocket.
Yeah, bro.
He gave me an opportunity to make bread and did something that other cats weren't doing, and I was like, yo, I fuck with y'all on a personal level. Like, dude, I remember when I fucking signed up for the DMX show, and there was some financial shit going on. I remember getting an eviction notice on my door, and then I remember getting $3,000 in tickets and making it all right.
Hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro. Yeah.
So,
yeah, no, you're right.
They through RT. I mean, there's times I've lost a job. Last summer I lost a job. I made a fucking rack through the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Selling tickets.
Bro, and that's one thing that I would say RTU, it does provide, man. Turns this game into a real job. You can actually, you're like almost salesman on the floor, and it's up to you. You're gonna go home with a $20 check, or you're gonna go home with a $2,000 check. You know, it's up to you what you're gonna do. And RTU provides that opportunity, man. And I'm glad to see that you took, full advantage of it. And
we're going on 4 years now,
bro. And you're doing it. You continue to do it. That's why, because you don't squander away your opportunities. Yes. And so many artists out there do, brother.
Thank you for that, man. I really appreciate that.
So coming to the table. You came to Arizona. You saw what RTU was doing. You were like, I'm going to work with these cats, or did they search you out?
No, when I was saying, about being observant and whatnot, I could tell who was active and who had the events going on and who was making shit crack. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna reach out. And from the very first show, it was a solid opportunity. Everything went well, nothing but respect.
Good business.
There's not a lot of people in this industry that I consider friends. Those motherfuckers are that's like family.
Yeah.
So.
That's something that me and this man believe in and live. There's snakes everywhere in this industry.
I always say bowl of snakes.
My
buddy says that.
Yeah, there's this new saying that we picked up. I want to say it's from Claude. It's from a show that my fanatic guy had me watching. But it's like blood makes you related, but loyalty makes you family. You know what I mean? And it's that loyalty, man, that, like you said, we can do a lot, man, as a family. So
it's rare, but when you vibrate at the frequency that cats like us vibrate, and I'm going to speak on everybody in the room because there's a reason we're all in this room together. We attract our tribe. You know what I mean? Like, this is something that we've done over and over and over again, whether it was on the fucking beaches under the moonlight as cavemen, or sitting in a room hosting a radio show on the internet. Like, we attract and come back in, so we find the places that we're supposed to be,
where we belong, right?
Yeah. And I feel like the imagery for the album that you've got actually speaks to that, the ability for rebirth and a continuation of. So to me it all fits in the world that I manifest for myself, the world that my man manifests for himself, my lady, and all of our friends and family. So with the new album and understanding that, we've got some lofty goals, right? We're doing the 3D. We've got some, you mentioned Instagram videos and pushing for Guinness World Records stuff.
Definitely
what else?
Trying with that. I don't even know if it's...
No!
I was Googling some shit today, and I was like, yo, I need to find out if I'm the first person to do it. Like, for real, because if I am,
and if
I think
there
might be a category for me or some shit.
Yeah,
there are some things that have come close. There are, with like exclusive DVDs with the music video rendered in 3D, but no one's ever created an album where there's a piece of artwork for every song and the lyrics and everything front to back is in fucking 3D. And the video promotion for Instagram and the still shots are all in fucking 3D. I had the homie trying to pinch and zoom above his screen the other day. He looked like he was slow. Because the shit was dope.
No, real talk. I fucks with it hardcore. So, what are we trying to accomplish though, as far as message or letting people know? Like, what are you trying to say with this album, and what have you done with the previous albums? Previous album, I apologize.
Yes.
Before that, is this a continuation of a message already in place? Talk about that.
Well, the first album was, talking about the curse and, coming to kind of clean up the home, the whole Night He Came Home thing, the whole curse of Michael Myers and shit. Like, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. I got tired of fucking watching people, like, just insult what I fell in love with, and I was like, yo, fucking, nut up or shut up. So I started fucking doing my own thing and, putting in the work and whatnot. So, things have changed quite a bit. When I I've been rapping more than half my life now. I'm 33 years old. I started spitting when I was 15. Started just battling at parties and freestyling. That's all I did. Now I freestyle very little, just to be quite honest, unless I'm just in the car in the shower. You know what I mean? Like it's surgery now. You know what I mean? We're not fucking playing with toys. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of the situation there. But I'm in a different place at this point. I'm not the same person I was 6-7 years ago.
I feel you.
So I've grown a lot spiritually, just mentally as a man, like all for positive things. You know what I mean? And certain things that kind of gave me a lane, like a lot of the macabre shit and a lot of the dark shit, like a lot of that came from resentment and shit from my personal life that I was holding on to for a long time. You know, right? So that shit becomes heavy.
Yeah.
And as you become older and you become wiser, you don't want to carry all that shit, nor do you need to. So I'm just kind of figuring out what works and what doesn't, and letting go of certain things that no longer serve me the way they may have at one time.
Absolutely.
It doesn't take away from my artistic ability of what the fuck I'm doing, but
it adds to it. It's where we
That's
draw.
beautiful.
It's where we draw our energy from.
The track, the Fontaine Room.
Yes,
I want to bump it real quick, and then we can talk about it.
Fucking A.
Brand new banger.
Hey, shout out Cardian. Cardian's killing it right now. The producer from House. He's just joined in.
Just somebody ducks in the Bombay. Hawks get caught up on the one way. Bang, bang, shit, man, break this dumb play. True blood pumps through my fucking heart. Right with the hand and fight, this is up. Hold the heat for my people joining the others. To you, it's just a movie and go as fast as my uncles. Grip the wheel tight, see the cracks in the knuckles. The clip tight, stay buckled, motherfucker. Wore that heart on my sleeve, at least what's left of it. Deal breakers, soul habits, face floods. Don't really matter, squirts, take nuts. Flesh, stick them nipples, nipple by my testicles. Make the hands stand up on your neck. Tissue stay with the bullshit like really out. What's your next issue? Bitches got prescriptions, pop subscriptions. Listen, lady, oh my God, it's all issues. When you're gone, no one's really gone miss you. The way you treat people you love with such misuse. I take the mask off, save face, get your tissues. I'm gone now, baby, this ain't high school. Deja vu, another day in the matrix. Shit, I should've taken road hit. Just a bowl of snakes, this hip hop, brain pit, fake shit, vain. Disillusions, game shit, drain, exhausted, no names, gang shit. Make my own lane right after the brain switch. Trying to catch a wave, might make waves with it. Her head full of pins, so I put the brakes with it. Over the head, snap bitch, I ride down with it.
Beautiful, man. I was just like, Thank you, man. He's a monster. He's a monster.
Yeah, I was just gonna let it ride out like that. Hey,
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was dope, bro. Yeah, I heard you throwing the line in there about the Mighty Ducks.
Yep.
Quack.
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 Now, with all this 3D stuff that you're into, are you thinking of getting into 3D printing, like getting those 3D pens and doing 3D signatures at shows?
Holy shit.
Whoa, that's dope.
Hey, let's rap about that after that. I wasn't thinking about that, but perhaps I should.
Perhaps you should.
Making 3D printed versions of the mask.
That too,
in a smaller. Think about that. Think about that, like a G.I. Joe style.
More consumerized version.
No, not even a more consumerized, right? Not one that a fan can buy and sell. Like, yeah, sure, okay, sell the ones for the fans to wear. But what about one that you can put on a fucking G.I. Joe? You know what I mean? Small style.
Okay, what's funny you say
like
that. Okay,
collectible. People love that
nothing
shit.
is totally official yet. However, I have been talking to 2 artists that I met through Instagram that work together that are very highly respected and known within the horror toy community.
Okay.
I mean, these guys, from a sculpting and painting point of view, would give McFarlane a run for his money.
Nice.
I'm looking at making potentially a 6 scale limited edition Mike Myers action figure with a fucking coffin and a Mike Myers, like a microphone knife attachment, mask, everything down to the 3Ds. probably something we're going to be exploring, just for economic reasons. We're going to probably be exploring that once the album drops, probably at the new year.
Oh, yeah.
But don't be shocked if there's like all of a sudden 100 random figures produced. And
for sure,
bro, that'd be awesome. Give me a Dynasty with an
That's
AK.
as close as I've come to that. But that is fucking. That's something to think about. You know, some
the 3D
math on
autograph
some shit.
No, that's how.
I got my brother one of those 3D pens for Christmas. You know, all you gotta do is buy the threads, and you can just do everything right into the air.
That's so fucking.
That's sick.
That is
no,
really
that's a smart.
cool.
That's a smart gig. What I'm talking about, and vibe with me on this, right? Because again, I'm speaking from. I'm a collector, right? I buy a shit, and horror is my world. There are communities on Facebook that if you were to take a scaled down version this big, right? We're talking about mass producing this in different paint schemes, blind box packaging them, like that shit would fly,
Like little
bro.
mini masks?
Like little tiny mini, like a collectible.
I'm gonna have to talk to the fucking.
You know what I mean? Yeah,
talk
the
to
action
Mad
figure
Max
idea
man.
is dope, but think about cost per production on that versus a mini mask that they can buy. They get a pre-order the album. That's one of the pre-order.
Y'all got my
packages.
mind bubbling on some shit.
Just
too.
saying, I'm thinking about this.
We're not trying to tell you how to run your game. I was just 3D
No, that's
thinking
really
over
cool.
here.
No, I appreciate you.
I'm thinking about this a lot because I'm coming back. Like you talk about rebirth, and you're a different man than you were 6 years ago.
Right.
I am living that right now
Amen.
with this album. We talked about it a bit on the phone the other night.
Yeah.
So these are all thoughts that I got no problem talking about because how you school the idea and how I school the idea are going to be two totally different ways. So there's nothing wrong with sharing ideas.
Well, I think what I think is just the new either trend or a way of doing it. You know, the times have changed. You can't continue to try to make money the same way. You know, with the same tools. Sometimes you got to get new tools, and hey, man, other people are gonna pick up them tools. One time, back in the day, I had this art class, and we were doing sculptures, and I swore that I saw that the teacher, he had a certain sculpture, and I swore I saw what it was. I was like, well, I'm just gonna be lazy today. I'm gonna mimic what I thought I saw. And I mimicked it, and I was like, look, I went and copied what you did. And then when I looked at this shit, I was like, oh shit, I didn't do nothing like what you did. You know, my brain went off because I was just on my own tip. So like he says, no matter if you had the same tools, you guys are gonna come up with two different products.
Right.
And I think it's gonna be awesome because there will be a similarity as far as, you know, the tools.
We're fucking cavemen, bro. We figure shit out.
Yeah.
If this doesn't work, this will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like,
Just set it all on fire until
trying
it
to
works.
figure this shit out, right? You know.
The Fontaine Room.
Yes,
so we was bumping it. You know,
Okay,
tell us a
so
little something about
the
it.
album version has a little bit of shit talking, not like a diss, just like some
fuck
real
that
life,
guy.
just like some shit, you know, at the beginning and the end. But that's for the album version. That song actually is for how the album will be opening up.
Okay.
That's like the opening, like Fontaine is French for fountain. Like I'm spitting. I'm shedding light on things that people don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, so that shout out to Tony Chalk. I mean, my whole album is produced by Nostalgia, but Tony Chalk is a guest producer on my album. He has the opening track. That dude is a fucking master Jedi. I mean, you're talking Yoda level with the beat making. It's unreal. It's
Yeah.
unreal. Tony
Yeah.
Chalk, man.
There you go.
So, yeah. So I'm really thankful that I was able to get him on the album. That meant a lot to me because he's the most accredited producer to really come out of Arizona.
That's what's
Hell
up.
yeah.
That's what's up. Shots out.
Hey.
No, real talk. So I'm gonna bring it up because his wonderful Fanene is not here this week. We are missing her sorely.
she's not here.
Yeah, what are we pumping or bumping?
So yes, pump or is it pump or dump? Right, pump or dump.
Yeah, it's what music are you pumping right now, and what artist would you dump?
Yeah, so pump or dump.
Okay, so who do you got in your CD deck or MP3?
Who do you wanna
Who
pump
you
up,
bumping
inflate?
right now?
You know what I
Who's
mean?
your inspiration? Who you listening to?
Okay, in the last few months, I've really been fucking with like IDK. It's a little
IDK?
old now, but he dropped this shit called Pizza Shop. That shit was just like fucking dumb. I really fell in love with Isaiah Rashad's album last year. I've been listening to Yellow Wolf's most recent shit. I mean, I always fuck with him. Listening to a little bit of Struggle shit. I dabble, man. I mean, I listen to like solfeggio frequencies to go to bed and fucking try to manifest shit.
You download the call
I'm
map,
always
didn't you?
listening to some other shit. I'm listening to all sorts of shit. You know, I'll fuck around and listen to Bonobo like during the daytime, like just vibe shit. You know.
So who are you signing to Road Rash Music?
Who are you tired of?
Who you tired
Who
of?
are we
bro?
dumping?
Oh God. Let's see.
I love that response when you hear him like
Yeah,
Because you know they're going through the catalog like, nope, can't say
In
that.
what way? Like, are we talking on like a mainstream
Hey
level?
man, it could be any reason.
Like a mainstream level?
Yeah,
or whatever.
Like,
I'm just not. You ain't bumping them, bro.
I am not.
Feeling them,
okay,
you're not
like,
feeling them.
let me clarify. Like,
Yeah.
Migos, I did not like them when they first came out. Man,
Yeah.
I fell in love with the shit. I fucking, that shit is vibey as fuck, man. I fuck with that shit. But on some real shit, like 21 Savage, Lil Yachty,
Yeah.
I can't fuck with it.
Can't fuck with it.
I understand they're very talented businessmen. They've done a lot more than me. They've accomplished a lot more than me in that way. I would be an idiot to try to take away from them or throw shade. I just think they fucking suck at rapping, and I eat their faces on the microphone. Period.
Hey
Point
man,
blank.
that's what's up. Hey, that's your opinion, and you're entitled to it.
I actually saw
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
actually saw a video recently talking about like the mumble rap thing, and they said, you know, it's music, and you can do whatever you want, right? Like if you're the best at something, or you really enjoy doing it, like by all means, but stop calling it hip hop. When you say there's, it ain't about if a song, if I just want to say hot shit 50 times on a record and the record sells, then I'm gonna say hot shit 50 times on a record. But hip hop has always been about lyrics. It's always been about bars.
I agree.
Stop calling it. Do it and have fun with it all day. But stop calling it hip
let's
hop.
be fair though about something, okay? I went to the bus right after school. Man, that type of rap was dope when it came out.
Yeah.
You can't,
Sure.
that shit doesn't hold today.
But what was he saying?
Well,
what was he saying? He was talking
You know
about
what? But
something.
it's funny you say that because I feel that vibe. Oh, you know when you like listen to your dad's music? It's like your dad's music trying to fight your music.
Right. I'm not gonna be an old head, dude. Don't get me wrong. I'll fuck with Curtis Blow. I'll fuck with Run DMC. I fuck with Cool Crush. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is hip hop will not stay the same. Hip hop
I'm not at all.
an
I'm not saying it
evolutionary
needs
sound.
to.
So I feel that it is evolving. However, I do think that it has been exploited like a motherfucker.
I don't
people
think
do
it's
claim
bubble.
hip hop that can't rap. You are 100, and that shit is bogus.
But I thought rap and hip hop were different genres. Like I thought rap was something that was like the old stuff, like you were just saying right now. And nowadays, hip hop is something that's a little bit poppier and tends to be catchier than rap used to be.
Well, hey,
What is it, like rap
nowadays
music, hip-hop's the
kids
culture? Is that-
are changing. When you used to say keep it on the DL, it used to mean like keep it on the down low, keep it quiet. It don't mean that no more. Certain words don't mean, certain slangs don't even mean the same term no more. It's changed. So to what you're saying is they should keep it hip hop or change it. I think it's because it's changing.
I'm happy with the
I guess
evolution.
I've just always
but when you
kept
get
them
on, like, at
separate,
least
so.
try. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if people can't even understand what you're saying and literally all you're talking about is drinking fucking lean, like, dude, fuck out of here.
Well, I look at it like a pie. Whether it's the part of the pie you don't want, the crust, or but it's just a part of the pie. You don't have to eat that pie.
Hey,
and
you asked. You inquired.
No, that's real talk. Speaking of pie, shout out to fucking Princess Ariel. She likes her pepperoni with tears.
Oh, pizza pie.
She likes her pizza pie. Pepperoni salty.
That's what's up. Shout out to Taco. We got James out there, Daryl.
Yeah, good.
Anybody you want to give any shots outs to, man?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
My
You got a
number one
paper you about to
sponsor.
pull out? Oh, okay.
Timeless Vapes.
Hey, Timeless Vapes.
all day. Stonies, Roll Road in Tempe. It's a real cool clothing boutique. They got awesome clothes, gems, jewelry.
They carry
That's
petite
another one of
hippo
my
size.
sponsors. What's up?
Do they have petite hippo? Like, I try to fuck with these boutique spots, but it's always like I gotta sew like 6 of their fucking shirts
We can
together.
get you whatever I don't have in stock. I can
Everybody
get.
says
But,
that. I'm gonna wait.
I just realized I got this fucking alpha.
You know, I was gonna tell you earlier, but I didn't want to be the
wasn't saying
first
shit about it.
person to tell you.
I thought he was trying to do something, and I
I
figured
don't
if
know
I
what the
called
fuck
it out,
happened
he'd be
there,
like,
bro.
fuck you, spooky.
Like I'm gonna hide it with this headphone.
There you go, right there.
That's probably what it came from.
Yeah.
Just rocking headphones. Or were you taking a nap in the car?
Yeah, I didn't mean to cut you guys off. I just looked to the side and I was like, "Who's this alpha motherfucker sitting in my seat?"
Were you taking a nap in the car?
No, I don't know, man. Must have just been the headphones.
I have another
I was
question though
jamming
for
out.
Mike Myers.
Yes, ma'am.
So, with everybody out here nowadays that comes up with these rap names and they all want to be like, like Spooky's doing it where people want to put on a mask and call themselves Spooky. How do you feel or how do you deal with people that want to be like, oh, I'm going to be like, name myself after Mike Myers now too? You know what I mean?
Well,
we were just talking
Come for
about
their throats.
Before I forget though, one more shout out.
Oh, yeah.
Seafruit Studios, Nostalgia Productions. They make all my music. Everything you've heard, nothing would be possible without them. And Respect the Underground.
Hey.
But come again. It's been a long day.
One more time.
So how do you deal with?
Oh,
people?
Yes. I've only had a couple situations. I had a gentleman, not even gonna give him any props. Fucking some kid in the Ozarks just posting whack content, like just a bunk page, trying to run my name, use my name. You know, just one of those
Timothy
cats.
Watkins, I swear.
No, he's not. It's fine. We had a conversation that it ceased.
Yeah.
I no longer see it. I search my hashtag regularly. I had a couple people I saw like a hashtag like Mike Myers, and I was like, I just like straight up DM like, hey, I'm not sure if you know this, like this lane is taken. Apologize.
Hey man, that's what's
you know,
up.
it's just I'm just keep like, am I missing something? And homie was like, no, we just made a track called Mike Myers because it's killer. And I'm like, fucking hey, rock and roll, man. Song's dope. Much love. You know, I ain't had anybody try to like fucking really step on my toes except some kid. And then he was like, he it's good.
He's dead now. No,
No.
It's a curve.
Yeah.
He's breathing through a hole.
I remember.
I'm actually suffering that exact same situation. Hey, it is what it is. So I like the route that you took. Maybe that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe that's the.
What I'm gonna say is this, and I've mentioned it many a times. I believe, and I know my man Taco's paying attention. There's this thing that's out there called a mental wall. And you know, like a handball, you throw it against the wall. Well, as soon as you throw your thought against the wall, it's hit the wall, bro. And believe it or not, they're great minds think alike. And somebody across the world can have had that same thought at the same time.
Right, and that's believable.
Right.
But if somebody's been doing it for longer,
Yeah,
you
but
gotta concede.
but
longer
to be
or
honest, like,
better.
how I told him I was
Yeah,
like, this is
much
how I
better.
approach the kid. Like, I'm just a nice guy, you know what I mean? Like, it takes a lot to really piss me off. So, you know, I wrote, I knew he was significantly younger just by looking at him. Looked like he lived with his mom. I'm like, all right. I'm like, listen, I was like, so, bro, I don't even know if you're aware of me. I'm not, I'm not anybody. I'm not. I don't think this was malicious or intentional. I just want to let you know this is who I am. This is what I've been doing for a lengthy period of time. Just because I'm a real and a cool motherfucker, and you're young, I'm even willing to help you develop another lane, just not this one. And he wanted to kind of try to be a smart ass. And then once I, told him, I mean, we'll see how that happens with legal papers when they show up at your mom's crib. And shit just kind of started to cease. And the more and more I was posting, I mean, he's just the cat that's like posting pictures in the studio. Like, I'm in the studio so much I don't even post fucking pictures. And he sees me opening up for Legends every fucking 6 weeks. He's like, all right.
Yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying? He just put his
happens.
fucking head down and walked away.
You gotta drop the headphones and everything.
Yeah, exactly. So,
well, get your own gimmicks or get your own names.
Stay in your own
stay in
damn
your own
lane.
damn lane, exactly.
You'll get that figured out, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm
damn
hoping
Arizona
so.
drivers.
At the end of the day, like you said, it's not even worth giving them any clout. Like, I'm not gonna point anybody in the kid's direction.
Yeah,
but I look
just
at
don't
it,
look up Spooky on Facebook because you just might find not this guy.
It would be
No.
funny though on some real shit because like there'd be times where I would go look at his page and be like, what's this little motherfucker doing, right? and I would see like people that I knew in Phoenix that no way they ever heard his SoundCloud have an ass and fucking like liked his page because they thought he and I'm like, man, you're literally like getting likes off like hey.
Yes.
No.
Oh shit!
Do that petty Facebook shit that I do, where I just report everybody for
Spook
bullshit.
Nasty Z is
I don't really report shit ever. I feel like there's a karma to that, and I'm pretty risque with some of the things I say, so I don't really report.
You don't want to ask the universe to give it back.
Yeah.
I got you.
Nah, anybody that pisses me off on Facebook, I'm like, report.
Savage.
Like, I don't give a
She's
fuck.
savage.
Always all my time doing it. I'm like, I gotta go take a shit. I'm gonna report people. Like,
That's what she does. She's the Dookie reporter.
You're like, who the fuck reported me?
This one right here. That's funny.
if you think that I hate you and your shit got removed, it was probably me.
Just like Sony Jordan.
No, she earned her name. She earned her name for sure. That's fucking where it's at. So, what's coming up show-wise? I know we got October 12th, you said?
Yeah.
What else you got going on?
That and the Hip Hop Festival.
Okay.
Really trying to work on a situation right now in Vienna. Austria.
Okay.
The guy that did all the illustrations for all of my music, for the album and all of the artwork, he's actually in Austria, and we're trying to put something together. And my goal is to try to put together another small release there, because for some odd fucking reason, I'm getting way more streams in Vienna than America. And Vienna, Austria is like the size of Arizona, bro.
Yeah.
And
but they're hurting.
The streams that I'm getting from there to the whole U.S., it's not even fucking comparable.
Wow.
So
gotta go where the streams and the money's at, right?
Yeah. I don't know if I just said too much on live, but.
Great.
Well, all four viewers that are listening right now.
Yeah. But
don't worry, Facebook's gonna mute.
Forget this.
Ariel, all right. You don't know nothing.
Facebook's gonna mute the audio, so don't worry.
Just really officially, the album release, the Hip Hop Festival, and then I'm really hoping some new chapters open for this project. Not that the music's great, but I don't, it's not that I believe my music or artistry is infinitely different or better than everybody else's. It's just what we've done with packaging and this type of delivery that we've created with this particular piece. Ain't nobody really fucking with.
Sure.
Hey man,
I feel that.
You're supposed to be proud of your work, man, your craft, your art.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You definitely
if
are
you
a
aren't
master
your
at
biggest
it.
fan, then you're doing a fucking wrong.
I'm definitely not my biggest fan. I'm probably my own worst enemy, 100%. I'm
talking about when it comes to your music, the stuff that you put out. If you're not
yes,
backing up, if you don't bump your own shit, then what the fuck are you doing? Like, I make music that I want to listen to. You know what I mean? So
well, you can make music you want to listen to, but still realize that there's always room for improvement.
I'm not saying I'm not saying that. I'm just saying if you can't go, man, I love what I put out. I'm happy with what I put out. Not that it can't get better. Not that you can't do more with it or evolve.
But being content with what you have created and just knowing it. I mean, this project to my last project. I mean, for one, the equipment we're working with now is a lot better. This album, we didn't just run through mastering software like the first album, which did sound sonically great. This album, I sent off to a third party for official mastering at a mastering house. So sonically, it's pretty banging, man.
Hell yeah.
On that level. So there's just so much progress. I mean, my skill set, my craft has gotten much sharper than it was 4 years ago when I was writing The Night He Came Home. Just to be honest, I didn't know what I know now. I didn't know who I know now that I knew, then. So it's a different situation.
Yeah, I hear that. Stunt Creek.
Yes, sir.
You want to talk a little bit about it before we get a little play on?
Sure.
That's what's up.
Death Proof, one of my favorite movies, Quentin Tarantino.
Yep.
Kurt Russell, favorite actor. Stuntman Mike, other alter ego, other than the movie man. Wanted to pay tribute. I wanted to kind of do a song where I was Stuntman Mike, and I was rapping from his point of view, and I was literally not time wise, but when I wrote that song, I wrote that to the film. I wrote that to.
I did the same thing. I actually have but I have a track. I have a track that we did on an old Head Hurts release where I did the woods are lovely, dark and deep, and I've got promises to be I stretched that piece and made it
to go.
Yeah, before I sleep. That was my shit, bro. So I immediately wicked. And I'm sure we can pull it up. That's new.
Yeah,
that's new.
I try to bring some new shit to the table.
Well,
I could have been like this.
Check out the big brain on bread.
Hey,
I will. Let me dive into the archives. I'll send it to you so you can hear it because it's dope. But yeah, this track is fucking banger.
Thank you. So I just wanted to rap this is the perspective of Stuntman Mike. If he rapped in that film, that's what it would be.
Okay. Well, shit. Let's take a listen. Dive right in. Stunt Creek. Death Proof.
Brand new banger.
Black top Tarantino, casting over. You play gay, Myers cream icy hot. They call me Stuntman Mike. Why? Because I stuntman, and plus her name is Mike. This shit is dead proof, bitches, but in order to really benefit, your ass needs to be sitting where I'm sitting. Cause when I get to shifting and dumping, whole heat I'm a dumpling. Yeah, you rap a lot, but you ain't said nothing. The ties don't stick, matter of fact, honey. The clock is on tick, sideways buzzing, Dracula, straight up the block. We rolling and tumbling, digging through witches. Burn one, you slamming the back of my butterfly. Listen, I ain't stalking ya,
But I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't a wolf. Just trying to put your name down in my little book. The mic's so hot, you should call me Summer Day. Arizona might be hard for you to ride away, but your vision keep me cooler than a mango, yeah. The song in these hoes, the flow so disaroma. Smashing pumpkins, these hoes Italian vogue. Maybe I'm a stunt creep, just a stunt creep. Baby, I'm a stunt creep, shoulda known from Jump Street. I'm a stunt creep, baby, I'm a stunt creep. Sipping chartreuse, up in Kashmir. Your cat is safe from distress and damn. Come through with the back, I got handles. So far, I ain't said like except for this once. Your fucking rappers suck. You should watch me fuck. I'm here to take your sluts. You bunch of dumb cucks. Probably you comfortably numb sluts. You gave me my work. This shit is nunchucks. Clowning pussies while I stay red chucks. Probably missed it. Yeah, I'll be following it up. Job turkey on time, I just gobble them up. I'm trying to see the view of rose and get a kiss on the brain. Ever since I saw that one movie Scream, Butterfly, I'ma need you to pop it and grind it. My little pina colada, your big pussy is popping, your panties is dropping, cherry on topping. Ain't no eating, ain't copying. Yes, you're right, Scotland, blue cheese in my pocket. Staying saucy and sweet as a grape, the little bit. Maybe I'm a stunt creep. Just a stunt creep, baby, I'm a stunt creep. Shoulda known from Jump Street. I'm a stunt creep, baby, I'm a stunt creep. Exclusive on New Mix.
What's up? It's your girl Whitney Payton, the alpha dog of the underdogs, and you're listening to the Loco Rundown here on Icon Radio.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That drop she did for you? That's fresh.
Man.
That's cool.
We need to get one from you.
I'll be happy to leave one on the way out, man.
Yeah, that's how we do it, brother. Well,
this is
yeah.
dope. I'm just saying. Like,
this guy's checking it out right now. I want to check it out. I'm waiting to get my hands on these.
Yeah, this is
these
dope.
Glasses and.
You looking at 3D shit right now?
3D
Yeah.
stuff.
Where at, bro? Where at?
3D on fucking Sky the Boogeyman.
That's Hey, real quick though, I gotta give a shout out to Butcher Vision. Butcher Vision is a really well known, like fashion designer and artist within the horror community. And I've been a big fan for a while, and I've been doing business with him for been a customer, been a fan of his work for a while. And I reached out to him, and he's allowed me to use some of his original artwork for the project. For instance, the logo.
Just search Mike Myers on Instagram. It's dope.
It's Butcher Vision.
So dope.
Let me see yours. Just
Yeah.
here.
I'm just about to
Go ahead. Don't make me stop. Don't make me stop here. Damn, that shit's looking dope.
Hit the video. There's a video,
Hold on, go
the
back. Be
bottom
careful.
Stunt Creek
It's
video.
not
Hit that one. The whole video's in 3D, man.
I gotta watch out, man. I swiped to the left. I'm gonna see something I didn't want to see.
No, it's
dog. You fuck.
Shit is dope. Shit is dope.
If you can see what I see, y'all be amazed just like I'm amazed. I'm gonna pass
you, bro.
these on. Dope, bro.
Thank you.
Dope. Man, that's awesome.
Hey, my boy, a Sad Mind out in Austria. He's a fucking wizard. He's the one that he's enabled all of this 3D shit.
Yeah.
He has brought this all to life.
Be careful.
Well, if you're the first, I want to be Carl Guinness because I will be the second because this motherfucking shit is dope, dog.
Thank you, bro.
That blew my mind right there.
Thank you.
I love the very creative way you are bringing your music and your craft to us, man.
I don't have $10,000 for.
It looks like
fucking,
it looks like you're broken up all 10 G.
See, what's funny is I don't have an immense marketing budget. I'm just trying to do the absolute best with what I can.
Yeah.
And understand what I can do. For a while I was getting real angry. And then this isn't working. I'm getting real frustrated. And I was just like, okay, hold up. Let's just focus on the shit that I do have control over, what I can do with what I can do, and make the best.
You get ooze and all this shit when people look. That's that shit. That's that. They ain't seen it before. They ain't seen it like that.
Thank you.
Double tap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit is on point. Shit is on.
We got normally right about now we would be getting a phone call and you would be hearing the
That's beautiful.
and all that stuff.
That's beautiful.
But no shitty news today.
Those are homemade sounds, by the way.
Yeah.
That's
That's Stack Savage reporting Stack Savage reporting the fact that you said fag on Instagram on Facebook.
I brought the wire, but I forgot the adapter that goes to it. We had some miscommunications, and he left something behind, and then I forgot to put it in the bag after the fact. But I'm gonna blame that one on Spooky.
Yeah, no wait.
Where's the
I
bus?
love that. I love that he's like, he forgot it. And then I forgot it.
Yeah.
So it's his fault that he forgot it.
Hey man,
but I forgot it last time, so it's just gonna be on me.
It's gonna be on this guy anyways.
It's alright, I can take a bus rolling over me, that shit.
Hey. I'm with it.
Hey, I think speaking of breaking records, can we hear it one more time?
Which one?
One more time.
What you wanna hear?
Lullaby.
I love that song. He hits me up. He's like, yo, bro, you listen to my. I'm like, dude, fuck yeah, send it to me right now. And I was like, yo, this shit's kind of tight, bro. You opened up on that one, man. It's personal. I like it.
Appreciate that.
You know,
it's 6 years. Like I said, it took me a long time to write this. I was writing this song for a fucking hot minute. Not necessarily sitting down at the computer, but like, yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah, I'm working on the song. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's supposed to be 12 months. 6 years later, you know, but at least it happened.
I thought it was cool, man. I enjoyed what I heard. I always dig personal records, man. That's how I always connected with artists.
Yeah, no, if you have to be saying something worthwhile.
Introspective shit works.
Yeah,
it works. I mean, I think a lot of the reason, you know, Drake has been so successful. A lot of the reason, I'm not saying the reason.
Sure.
Is that, and I'm not hating. He's one of my favorite artists. Is that. You know, he's really been able to tap into the human emotion and talk about things that other people are scared to talk about.
No,
you know,
that's
Macklemore did a similar thing before he became totally fucking corny.
Yeah. No, but that's because when you get a taste of it, some cats are like, they're trying to milk that shit, and it becomes played out, and it becomes insincere.
When you start pandering.
Yeah. And so when you reach that level of insincerity, what I've always said about music, especially hip hop, and what we do, is that it's snake oil. Right, you remember the snake oil salesman in the old westerns when they said, "This will cure your baldness and this will fix your life." And all we're doing as artists is writing down our feelings about some shit, right? That you experienced. So when you write a song that you experienced, I didn't experience that at all. There's no way in the entirety of the world that I could ever experience that feeling the same way you did.
The same shared experience.
The same experience.
It would be impossible.
But when we listen to music and we go, man, I know exactly what that feels like.
Certain shit resonates.
It speaks to a person. It is manufacturing emotion based on this placebo effect. We are the snake oil salesman, and not in a negative way. I did a whole track on it where it's like all I'm doing is giving you my feelings, and you're assigning your own.
At the end of the day, no matter how amazingly awesome you are and how much you do it for the culture, what we do is pain.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it is therapy,
vanity,
but
absolutely.
There is a level of vanity for every fucking artist. 100%. You're lying if you deny that.
No, 100%. But it's about that. It's about being able to work through your problems.
Absolutely, but believing someone really cares enough to hear what you have to say. Right.
I feel you on that. Well, I hope y'all give a fucking up to listen to what I have to say. This is Lullaby.
I'm about to give you something to be so mad about. You had to tell me it's cool to have been around. But down here it's my moment. This here will never die. So go to sleep, man, 'cause I'm singing your lullaby. I'm about to give you something to be so mad about. You had to tell me it's cool to have been
I really want to do a track with you, bro.
I'm down.
I like this is what you're doing with this, like, the hook. Like, I'm loving it. Like, you feel some shit, bro.
I'm with it. All you gotta do is holler everything. I'm working with everybody that I
got me through this life I've been given. The crisis of getting older combined with the lifelong decision to just take flight on these bitches, flexing my might on these bitches. Yeah.
We've been giving them shit. So, you know, trying to get music done.
Right.
So this is the start, man, and it's actually manifested into a track we're listening to.
It is a fresh start, pun intended.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with it.
Yeah. I like it.
I was just sitting in the backyard the other day, just smoking, vibing to it, and I messaged him, and I'm like, yo, this shit is terrible.
Thank you. All right. It sounds like it needs auto-tune. I'm just saying.
I feel like it sounds great without auto.
No. I'm joking.
He said no. Don't explain it now.
No man is an island. I never planned to buy a stand side. Ride by my own decision. Held up by my right hand. That whole line. Held up by my right hand, man. And so this time that I spent off, this is the guy that was keeping it going. Like, that's that whole line stretch that's about that.
I gotta hold it like that too.
You're gonna curse the day you open the box. My laments configurated to demonium blocks. We'll let you play your dress up. Speak all that negative muck. So please don't think you'll get away with it. We aim in the bus. I'm about to put that book to ash. Revoke the past for you to dab me. When you see me in the streets already, slaves that I slay, yeah. I'm about to give you something to be so mad about.
I would like to leave it and that's the problem. I feel you. Right, you work for them. Fair enough.
Alright. Yeah. Text, what do we want? What do we want to type on thing? We got 4 people.
We got
anywhere.
Hashtag. What's the name of the song? Get him. Get him. Hashtag get him. Hashtag get him. If you put it out, we're gonna search for the hashtag later. You get 2 tickets to Justice's CD release party and a copy of Underground Hospital 65.
You both get them on your.
Which is 1 less than 66 and 1 more than 64. I like numbers. I like numbers. So I have to ask you now that you've done like a dozen of these motherfuckers, what's your favorite Underground Hustling like concept with the album, the artwork, everything you've been a part of? That's a good ass question, right? It's a good ass question.
They're all dope, bro. Like,
no, I get that.
They're all dope.
But
like,
Avatar-wise, what's your favorite?
I see that. That shit's fucking dumb.
Yeah, Avatar, they're all dope. You can open it up if you want to take a look at it. Fuck, man.
You have gun to your head, you gotta pick one, and that's your profile picture for a year. Which Avatar?
Probably gonna have to be the one that's gonna be dropping with this contest, which is gonna be the Iron Man.
This is
I'm like track 2, I think.
Yeah, that's not this one. That's not this one.
I do a contest with this. I guess it's a mixtape or compilation. And I've been doing a contest for the past handful of them. You download the track, drop a hot 16, we pick the hottest one, and then you get on the track with. Lately whoever's the host, but lately it's been Magic Ninja Entertainment.
Man, this will get so fucking metal.
It's amazing, bro. All this dope. And on this one, we got Lars. So we got King Gordy and Bizarre, and then the guest that won was Extra Overdose. Killed it, bro. And that's what I love hearing it. We've gotten responses from out of country, from just all over the U.S. People trying it out, man. And I wish I could pick more than one. Sometimes we have, but I think what we pull out is an amazing track, man. So this is one of them right here. This was last compilation winner.
And so like you have the song that you're gonna do, like not the whole tape, but like the song you're doing, and then you pick the over 16 that's been submitted, and that person gets on the song. That's what I think.
Yeah. And this is it. This cadence is amazing. And you hear it.
Where's he from?
cold if a honky man's at the Myers house.
don't know. Extra overdose.
Hip hop still living. Cold. Won't stop too driven. Today's mainstream every style picking.
Cold.
No matter this.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Underrated from Pop Love.
No, I get that.
Another track, demolished. Told the fans I'ma get 'em.
That's not a negative thing.
Forgive me for my violent ways. Forgive me for my violent ways.
Alright, we'll come back. Send off and then we're gone. About to go on a killing spree. Yeah. I make music too. Spooky, you're not the only one. Gosh.
Wait, that was you? What artist was that again?
Yeah, my name was Extra No. That was the
He's
winner.
Extra Overtone.
Yeah, that was Underground Hustling 65's contest winner.
I know, I was just messing
No, I know you know. I'm just saying it for myself because I like to hear myself on the radio.
No, but hey, thank you for letting us fucking break the album or the track on this.
Hey man, I want to thank Mike Myers for coming out.
Yes.
You got your buddy here, bro. He ain't said that. I thought he was just like bodyguard. Simon McDaily.
My boy over here, man. They fuck with him.
Yeah, I see.
No, this is my homie Zach. He actually he does a lot of photography work for me sometimes, and he's just a homie. And you know, come out tonight.
Zach, you want to say what up to the people?
Say what's
Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, representing Southside Chicago over here. What?
Tell them where they can find your work.
Yeah, if you want to find my work, I've done some photo shoots with Mike Myers over here. You can find me at Multi Mayhem Media on Instagram and Facebook right now.
Okay.
Yeah, check it out. We got some. I think we're probably shooting your next show coming up here.
Yep.
We can try and look forward to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, keep an eye out on that, and yeah.
You got an amazing announcer voice, bro.
Oh,
yeah,
You sound like you should be like doing bets at the horse track.
I was gonna say, like, I know we're gonna get Mike Myers to drop some drops, but we need to get him to hit some drops.
Definitely.
Yeah, I grew up in a radio fan. My dad, he worked for WGN in Chicago.
You sound like you on WGN right now.
You've been sitting here silent this whole time, and that comes out.
I know the etiquette here, man. I know keep your mouth shut. So you don't hear. I'm like, I get it.
Well, I wish you would have just broke everything.
I didn't know I didn't know I stood on this.
We need to have him. He needs to do the intro. You are now listening.
You are now listening to Icon Radio.
Yes.
Look at that.
Hey, we'll stick around for a minute.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but y'all gonna hear a new intro next week. Watch that shit happen.
You guys are charging for this shit.
Yeah, and you should.
Get out!
Well, anybody you want to send a shout out to, you know.
No, radio, Mom. I mean, yeah, shout out to my family and whoever's listening out there, any friends, family out there, give you a shout out.
That's what's
up. Just keep supporting local music.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on keeping on.
Hey, can't be mad at that. Well, hey man, I appreciate you guys for coming in.
Thank you guys.
On this,
hey,
like I say, Fine Thursday Thursday.
Thank you, man. Thank you guys for having me on. I mean, I know we've been kind of working together inadvertently for a while now, and I've yet to be able to come on the show. So I've been looking forward to it for a while. So thank you guys all for having me and you know letting me shed some light on the album. It means a lot to me. I really appreciate y'all.
It was better that it happened now, bro. We got even in our chaos and the stuff we're doing, because we're kind of becoming veterans in what we're doing. It's not so like brand new to me where like, you know, one thing would take me so off and I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm trying to get the show together. Right. And I would be so bad because I couldn't pay attention to the conversation that was going on. So now I'm kind of in the mix. I'm able to change things. I'm able to look.
This is a great time, man. This shit was, it was a fucking blast. Man. Thank you all. It was really cool, man. And you know, shouts to Respect the Underground, Deep Root Studios, Nostalgia Productions, Timeless Beats, Stonies.
Yeah. Jason Strong J, you back? Do you want to say anything? You tired? You want to sleep?
Tech 9?
He's ready. He's ready for meetings over there.
I know, I'm ready for meetings. I'm already falling asleep right here standing up.
Jason Strong J is ready to go to bed. I think I'm about ready to be going to bed, or at least I gotta call my Fanene and find out what's going on out there.
Give her all our love, Gil. I do want to say that Lullaby will be available for download, looking like next week. So keep your eyes out on Facebook, Spooky Z page, the Local Rundown page, Respect the Wicked Underground page. We'll be coming out with some dope ass artwork.
All right, there we go. See y'all next week.
That was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, that's a good one.
smoke cigarettes?
No, but I got blunts rolled up. They're hemp wraps. Alright, let's go.